Do you remember what I said quite a while ago now? I will retire Jon Jones without even fighting him. That's something that I said.
Alright guys, so Jon Jones reportedly needs 6 months of training after an official fight is signed. So even if the fight were to be confirmed today, it wouldn't be happening until at least September. And the fight still hasn't been signed. There's no way to know when Jones will actually agree to face Tom Aspinall. And once he does, he'll need another 6 months to prepare, which means the fight could be delayed even further, potentially until the end of this year or next year. The strange thing is, the fight hasn't even been signed yet, even though Aspinall has been the interim champion for over a year. Jones has known for months that he would eventually fight him. In fact, Aspinall has been a contender since November 2023, and Jones's last fight was in November 2024, so he's known for a while that he's likely facing Aspinall. So why does Jones now suddenly need 6 months to train? It seems excessive. Most fighters don't train for 6 months for a single opponent. A regular training camp typically lasts a couple of months. A 6-month camp raises the risk of injury and burnout. It could be a negotiation tactic to get more money from the UFC or a way for Jones to delay the fight to his advantage, especially with the UFC's potential shift from ESPN to Netflix. This fight is huge for the UFC, and delaying it only hurts the sport and fans. Aspinall, on the other hand, has been waiting since July 2024 for his shot. He's in his prime, improving with every fight, and deserves to be the UFC's future star. The UFC should focus on nurturing him rather than stalling with Jones, who may retire soon. Jones claiming he needs 6 months to train for the #1 contender is hard to understand. If he needs that long to prepare for Aspinall, then it seems like he's not ready for the fight at all. The delays are becoming more frustrating, especially since Aspinall's been more than patient. If negotiations stretch into late summer or fall, Jones might still need another 6 months to train, which just drags things on longer. The situation starts to resemble something like Michael Chandler waiting for Conor McGregor. It's as if Jones wants to fight everyone except Aspinall. The idea that the champion needs half a year to prepare for the top contender doesn't make sense. Aspinall is arguably Jones's toughest challenge yet. He's faster, bigger, and more athletic than Jones, and he possesses one-punch knockout power. Statistically, Aspinall is one of the most dangerous fighters in the UFC right now, and this could be Jones's toughest fight ever. So of course Jones needs to train smartly for the fight, but 6 months is still a stretch. Fighter training camps are tough, multiple intense sessions a day, with a game plan focused specifically on your opponent. 6 months of that could lead to diminishing returns, injuries, or even health issues due to stress. Plus, there's always the chance that Jones might fall back into his old habits of partying, which could interfere with his preparation. I already had doubts about this fight happening, but with all the new conditions, it feels even less likely. Jones is making it seem like the fight might never happen, and now Aspinall is left waiting. By the time the fight finally gets signed, Aspinall will have been out of the octagon for well over a year. And while most fighters need only a couple of months to prepare for a fight, Jones is dragging it out unnecessarily. In the end, it's not the training camp length that's the real issue. The biggest challenge is getting Jon Jones to sign the contract. Dana White, Aspinall, and the fans are all waiting on Jones to agree to the fight. But at this point, it seems like it's all about the money for Jones. If he doesn't get what he wants, it might not happen at all. If the fight does get signed, it'll be massive for the UFC and fans alike. But if not, we'll have to move on. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. I'll see you in the next one.